Hi, in this video, we are going to discuss 4 basic concepts. The last one is the derivation of first 3 concepts. After concepts, we are going to discuss 5 questions. And the last but not least, the alternate method, which one is the old method. So let's start with the concept number 1, which is the easiest among all the concepts. Concept number 1 is all about summation and difference. If we have summation and difference of two numbers, then the bigger number, which is a here, is nothing but the summation of the summation and difference, that is 30 plus 12 by 2. The smaller number, which is b, is nothing but the 30 minus 12 divided by 2, which is nothing equal to 9. So if we have summation and difference of two numbers, then we can find the bigger number as well as the smaller numbers just by adding and subtracting the numbers and by 2. Now, how I am going to use this concept in our concept? Let's check. If O plus E is 220 and O minus E is 30, here O represents the bundle of odds and E represents the bundle of evens. And O minus E is 30, it represents the odd is greater than the even. So we can say the bundle of odd is nothing but 220 plus 30 by 2 is 125. For the even, we can say the even is nothing but 220 minus 30 divided by 2, which is nothing but 95. This is the first concept. Concept 2 is product and sum concept. If we have 1 into 2, 2 into 3, 3 into 4 and 4 into 5 and we need to find the summation, then it's nothing but 4 into 5 into 6 divided by 3, which in turn becomes 60. Means last two digits into next digit divided by 3. So we can say if we have 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 till 10 into 11, then we'll have 10 into 11 into 12 next number divided by 3, which in turn become 440. Concept 3 is the extension of concept 2. In the combinations, if we have 2c2 plus 3c2 plus 4c2 plus 5c2, so we can say it is nothing but 1 into 2 by 2 for the 2c2, 3 into 2 by 2 for the 3c2, 3 into 4 by 2 for the 4c2 and 4 into 5 by 2 is 5c2, which we can write as complete denominator should becomes 2 and denominator becomes 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus 4 into 5, which is nothing but the concept 2. We have seen 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 till 4 into 5 is 4 into 5 divided by 3. So we can say this becomes 4 into 5 divided by 3 and there is extra 2 in the denominator, so it's 3 into 2. So finally we can say 2c2 plus 3c2 plus 4c2 plus 5c2 is nothing but 4 into 5 into 6 divided by 3 into 2 means 6. So which finally becomes 20. So here the concept is when we have NCR and the R is always 2 and N values from 2 to some number, then this is nothing but for the case of 5c2 we have 4 into 5 into 6, 1 below 1 more than 5 and divide by 6. For this, if we have 2c2 plus 3c2 till 10c2, that is the R becomes 2 and N varies from 2 to 10, then we have nothing but 9 into 10 into 11 by 6. Since we have 10, so it becomes 1 less than 1 more than, so 9, 10, 11 divided by 6, which in turn becomes 165. This is the concept 3, which is nothing but the extension of concept 2. Concept 4 is the extension of concept 3. We have 2c2 plus 3c2 plus 4c2 till 9c2. We can say the value of this one is, since we have 9, then 8 into 9 into 10 upon 6, which is nothing but 120. That is sigma nc2 is nothing but n minus 1 into n plus 1 divided by 6. If we see in this series that the few n's are even and few n's are odd, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 are even n's and 3, 5, 7, 9 are the odd n's. If we have to find 2c2 plus 4c2 plus 6c2 plus 8c2 means nc2 sigma where n is even or nc2 sigma when n is odd. So assume the even bundles becomes E and odd bundles becomes O. So by this we can say odd bundles plus even bundles becomes 120. Just remember one thing, we are making bundles, the n is starting from 2C2 till 9C2, means starting from 2 but end with 9C2 means odd. Now we have to analyze the difference between odd bundles and even bundles. For the first case 3C2 minus 2C2, then second case 3C2 plus 5C2 minus 2C2 plus 4C2 and so on. In the first case we have one odd and one even, that is the difference is 2, which is nothing but 1 into 2. In the second set we have two odds and two even. Here the least value is 2C2 till 5C2, means start from 2 end with odd which is 5, means 2 bundle of even and 2 bundle of odd, difference is nothing but 6, which is 2 into 3 because there are 2 bundles. In the next one we have 3 bundles starting from 2C2 till odd 7C2, then the difference would be 3 into 4 because there are 3 bundles, that is 12. So for the last one, that is if we start from 2C2 till 9C2, we have 4 bundles. How we can say the 4 bundles? Because if we see 2, 4, 6, 8 in the events, means they are the 4 events. 8 is 2 into 4, that is the 4 bundles. If we check about odds, that is 3, 5, 7, 9, which is in terms of 2 and plus 1 for the n is equal to 4. So we have 4 bundles. If we have 4 bundles of evens and 4 bundles of odd, then the difference becomes 4 into 5, which in turns 20. So for this question, we can say odd minus even is 20. We had odd plus even equal to 120. Now we have odd minus even equal to 20. By solving these two, by using concept 1 or solving equation, we can say even becomes 50. That is 120 minus 20 by 2. And odd becomes 120 plus 20 by 2, that becomes 70. Summation of 4 even bundles starting from 2 becomes 50. Summation of 4 odd bundles starting from 3 becomes 70. Let's check with another example. If we have to find 2C2 plus 4C2 till 14C2. For the bundle concept, we have to start from 2 but end with odd. So the next odd is 15. So the odd plus even complete bundle is 14 into 15 into 16 by 6, which is 560. Now, since we have 2 to 14 means we are working on a 7 bundles, so odd minus even is 7 into 8 is 56. And by solving these two equations, we will get E is equal to 560 minus 56 divided by 2 is 252. So 2C2 plus 4C2 plus 6C2 till 14C2 becomes 252. First you have to find odd plus even. Start from 2 and with odd here till 14. So we have to think about the next term is 15. So odd plus even is for the 15. If we check the previous concept, it becomes 14 into 15 into 16 by 6. That is 560. And odd minus even we have working for the 7 bundles is 7 into 8 is 56. By solving these two equations, our even bundle becomes 252. I hope it is clear. Now it's time to apply the concept we have learned in questions. There are the 5 questions in front of you. I would say pause the video, solve the questions, then again play the video and check answers. Okay, let's start. Our first question is 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus dot 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 till 17 into 18. So we can say our 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 till 17 into 18 is nothing but 17 into 18 into 19 divided by 3, because there are the 3 terms, which we can further say is nothing but 17 into 6 into 19. We know we have virtual calculator in CAT. I would suggest please use two concepts first. The first one is last digit. The last digit of our calculation is 8 because 7 into 6 is 42, then 2. 2 into 9 is 18 means 8. So option A is out. And second method is by digital sum. The digital sum of our calculation, that is 17 into 6 into 19, is nothing but 3. The digital sum of 17 is 8, 6 is 6, 19 is 1 plus 9 is 10, 10 again becomes 1 plus 0 is 1. So the digital sum of 17 is 8, 6 is 6 and 19 is 1. If we multiply 8 into 6, which in turns becomes 48. By adding 4 and 8, we will get 12. Again 1 and 2 is becomes 3. So the digital sum of 17 into 6 into 19 is 3. Now we have to check with option. Option B, we have 9, so no use of digital sum. 1 and 8 becomes again 9, no use of digital sum. So left one is only 4. But we are looking for digital sum is 3. So option B is out. Check with option C. Again 1 and 8 becomes 9. So no use in the digital sum. There is no use of 9 in digital sum. We left with 7 and 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 is 1, 0 again becomes 1. But we are looking for 3. So option B and C are out. We left with option D. So our answer is D. We can use calculator or do calculation by 17 into 6 then again by 19. But these two methods always helpful if we do not have calculator or we want fast calculation or do option elimination method. So I would suggest for the long calculation use these two methods for the option elimination. Okay. Now check the question number 2. Our question 2 is 2C2 plus 3C2 till 40C2. Means it's a sigma nC2 where n varies from 2 to 40. What we know, we are working on a last 40C2. For 40C2, we just need to go for 39 into 40 into 41 divided by 6. 6 is nothing but 3 into 2 or we can say 3 factorial. For 40C2, I am again repeating just one digit is 39, next digit is 41. We need to multiply these two digits and divide by 6. Which becomes 13 because 39 by 3, 20, 40 by 2 into 41. Again I am going to use the same concept, the last digit which is nothing but 0. So we can say option A and B are out. Then I am going to use the digital sum. The 13 is 4, 20 is 2, 41 is 5. So if we multiply 4 into 2 into 5, which becomes 40. So again the digital sum of 40 is 4. So if we check the digital sum of option C, which is nothing but 1 plus 6 plus 7, that becomes 14, which again in turns becomes 5. So option C is out because we are looking for digital sum is 4. So our option is option D. The third question is 2C2 plus 4C2 plus 6C2 till 40C2. Means it is nothing but sigma nC2 where n is an even natural numbers starting from 2 till 40. If we remember our concept 3 and 4, we just start from 2 and with an odd number. So odd plus even start from 2 and till odd. Here the next one is 41C2. So the last term should be 41. So if we solve this question, we just want odd plus even. Here the odd plus even is nothing but starting from 2 till 41. So we can say for 41 we have 40 into 41 into 42 by 6. And we have 2 to 40 only 20 bundles. So we can say the gap is 20 into 21. If we solve this calculation, we finally get 5530. So option 3 is our answer. Either solve the calculation or we can use the last digit concept. By our calculation gives last digit 0, so option A is out. And the digital sum of our calculation is 4. By calculating the digital sum of A, B, D, we can say B and D are out. So only option left is option C. I'm again repeating, we have summation of nC2 where n is odd. We just want 2 from some odd numbers. The next odd is 41. For 41, we write the formula is 40 into 41 into 42 by 6. And there are 20 bundles, so 20 into 21 divided by 2. By solving this, we have 5530. Now, check the question number 4. Question number 4 is just similar to question number 3. But instead of even numbers, here we have odd numbers starting from 3 to 41. So again, odd plus even concept for the 41. Since 41 is odd, we have to work on the 41 is 40 into 41 into 42 divided by 6 plus, because we are working on an odd and odd is always greater than even in the bundles. So we have to apply plus the gap. There are the 20 bundles from 3 to 41. So it's 20 into 21 divided by 2. After solving this, we will get the value of this one is 5950, means option number B. or either we can use the last digit concept and the digital sum for this question. Okay, let's check question number 5. Our fifth question is question of multinomial. We have to find the number of positive coefficients in the expansion of a plus b plus c minus d raised to power 40. The coefficient would be positive only if the power of d should be even. If d should be even, then we think about a plus b plus c, because there are the more conditions in a plus b plus c. So we can say a plus b plus c should be even but less than equal to 40. Can be 0, can be 2, can be 4 till 40, any values. So if we make multinomial equation for the 0, we can say the total number of solution is 2c2. 0 plus is 2c2. For the 2, we have 4c2. For the 4, we have 6c2, and so on. You can check this concept in our previous multinomial video. So we have to just add all the values for the required answer. Means we have to find 2c2 plus 4c2 till 42c2. Means sum of even nc2 starting from 2 till 42. We just need to remember start from 2 till odd numbers. Here 42. Then the next odd is 43. So we write odd plus even for the 43, which is nothing but 42 into 43 into 44 divided by 6. And 2 to 42 are nothing but 21 bundles. So 21 into 22. Why negative sign? Because evens are always smaller than the odd. So we have to subtract these two values and divide by 2. Just concept number 1. By solving this, we can say the value is 6391. So option A is our answer. I hope all 4 concepts with these 5 examples would clear all the doubts of you. Now check the alternate method. We have a question 2c2 plus 4c2 plus 6c2 till 40c2. In this method, which one is the oldest method of solving these type of question, we just rewrite these combinations in the terms of product and divides, which we have 1 into 2 by 2 till 39 into 40 by 2. Then we write the general term for this series, which one is 2n minus 1 into 2n by 2. Here 2 and 2 is cancelled out, so it becomes 2n minus 1 into n. First we have to find the general term, then use the sigma notation. If we open the bracket, we will get 2 into sigma n square minus sigma n. By putting the value of sigma n square and sigma n, we will get 2 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 minus n into n plus 1 by 2. Here the general term is 2n minus 1 into n. So by checking the last term, that is 39 into 40, for this we will find n is 20. So by putting n in our outcome of sigma, we will get 2 into 20 into 21 into 41 by 6 minus 20 into 21 by 2. Further solving, we will get 5530. So this is the 4-step process. First we have to find the general term, then sigma notation, open the sigma notation, find the value of n, put the value of n in the outcome of the sigma notation, and get the answer. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, feel free to ping me either on Facebook or on this video thread. Thank you and happy learning.